Okay, so hopefully this won't be too shaky for you to follow. So this is vertex form. This is our general equation for vertex form. Y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, with hk as your vertex. So say your equation was y equals 2 x minus 1 squared plus 3. So now remember, whenever you're looking in the parentheses, it's the opposite. So if it's x minus 1, then the vertex, the x coordinate is 1. And then whatever it is outside, if it's plus 3, then it's positive 3. If it were minus, then it would be a negative. So 1 comma 3 is my vertex. So the first thing you do is graph your vertex. X is 1, 1, 2, 3 is your y. Now not only is that your vertex, but your axis of symmetry passes through that. So x equals 1 is the equation for your axis of symmetry. So then now from there, to get two other points to graph this, you're going to pick any x value that you want. Now, if you think about it, if you're on x is 1 already, then I would pick an x coordinate or an x value close to what you already have graphed. So maybe I plug in 0. So when x is 0, y equals, well, I don't know, but I can find out by summing it in. So y equals 2, 0 minus 1 squared plus 3. And so now I'm going to simplify that. 2, negative 1 squared plus 3. So negative 1 squared is 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3 is 5. So when x is 0, y is 5. So I come up here and graph that point, 0, 5. And remember that the whole point of the axis of symmetry is that that's the line of reflection. So I'm symmetric. If I go over one spot here and reflect, there is your third point. Okay? So now if I had like y equals negative 1/2 x plus 2 squared minus 1. So the opposite sign, so negative 2, no, it's a minus out here, so it's a negative 1. That's also going to be, the axis of symmetry is going to pass through that point, so x equals negative 2 is that as well. Negative 2, negative 1. And then I draw my axis of symmetry, vertical line through that point. Now again, I'm going to pick an x that's close to that. It doesn't matter what you pick. Now I tend to pick 0 just because it's an easy number to substitute in, but you know that doesn't mean that you have to pick 0. Say I do pick x equals 0. I don't know what my y is, and I won't know until I plug in 0. So y equals negative 1/2 0 plus 2 squared minus 1. 0 plus 2 is 2 squared. 2 squared is 4, so negative 1/2 times 4 minus 1. Negative 1/2 times 4 is negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. So when x is 0, y is negative 3. So I come up here, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then now, if you look, so like from the axis of symmetry, you're over 2 spaces to the right. So now I have to go 2 spaces to the left over here. And then I'm going to connect those points. Some things to remember. This is negative, so I have to be opening down. It's 1/2, so it should be wider. This guy was positive, so it's opening up, and it was greater than 1, so it's going to be a little bit narrower. So I hope that that helps. I hope that that clarifies. Let me know if you need any more help.